All right, Miss Health coming at you from your own classroom, but I'm not here. So I'm going to record this video for you because you guys rock. I'm really excited. We are talking about our next core skill, and that is the backwards game. So you guys got so good at converting from standard form, which looks kind of like y equals something x squared plus something x plus something, right? Usually kind of has that format. And we used to go and try and figure out, okay, we get it from sometimes there's some number in front. I'll make that more clear. Sometimes it's a number in front, and then there's like x, and it's either plus or minus something inside. Sometimes there's a number in front. We got two factors. Each of these parentheses we're going to call a factor. Okay. So we are going to do factoring, which is making the factors. It's essentially if I know the inside area. So here's my example. Y equals 4x squared plus 22x minus 12. This is standard form. It's the inside area. And we're going to try to figure out what are the factors that make that up. Now our first step is actually going to be try a number. So I'm going to see, is there a number that divides evenly into all these three to make my life a little easier? And I'm going to think, okay, all right, 2 divides evenly into 4. Ooh, that's nice. Okay, 2 divides evenly into 11. So I can say that's 2 times 2x squared. 2 times 11 makes 22. And 2 times negative 6 makes negative 12. Oh, good. I made a mistake. I'm going to change that up. Make that a minus 6. So I know that I could have a 2 multiplied by the whole thing. If there is no number, there's just going to be a 1 right there. And now I know that this is all the stuff that's going to live inside my area model. Now, this is the most fun part because you're going to need your eraser and a lot of different colors. We're going to try to make an area model. Okay, usually the x squared is in the top, so I'm going to write 2x squared. Usually that negative 6 is in the bottom right, I'm going to write minus 6. Uh-oh. Oh no. Well, I have these two, I got 2 spots and only 1 number, but oh, I know that in total I have 11x. So maybe I'll erase those parts so it's a little easier for me to see that I have 11x on the inside. Now this is my setup. Okay? I know that these things are true and I'm trying to figure out the rest. The rest is kind of like a puzzle. Now I like to do is I like to kind of draw a bunch of them because I know that I'm going to mess up. I'm going to try a bunch of different things. So I'm going to draw myself 3. And if I need more than 3, I'll just erase them and keep going from there. This is getting really messy. So, okay, I know that I have 2x squared, 11x, and negative 6. So I'm going to fill those in. 2x squared, 11x, negative 6. Okay, I'm going to choose a different color because I want to think about, okay, if I am multiplying to 2x squared, what are some ways that I can do that? Well, some ways that I can do that are 2x times x. Ugh. I think that's it. I think there's only one way. I can make 2x squared times 1, but usually we have the x evenly distributed. And now I'm thinking about negative 6. There are lots of ways to have 2 numbers that multiply to negative 6, so I'm going to write some possibilities, right? I could have negative 6 times 1, or I could have 1 times negative Or I can have 2 times negative 3, or negative 3 times 2, or something like that. All right, I know that I can switch their location. So I'm just going to pick something and try it. So since I only have one choice, x and 2x, I'm going to pick the first one, negative 6 and 1. Let's see. Negative 6 times 1. So that would mean that this is negative 6 plus 1, 2x, and x. Okay, let's say this ends up being 11. So 2x times 1 is 2x. Negative 6 times x is negative 6x. Does 2x and negative 6x make 11? No. I'm just going to put a sad face and move on. 2x times x. Okay, negative 6 and 1 didn't work. So now I'm going to try, maybe I'll try 2 and negative 3. So plus 2 minus 3. Let's see. That means that this is x. It's 2 minus 3 and 2x. 2x times 2 is 4x. Negative 3 times x is negative 3x. 4x plus negative 3x, not 11x. Make a sad face, move on. Alright, so that didn't work. That didn't work. Alright, let's try, I'm going to try switching the 6 and the 1. So I'm going to keep my 2x and x. Let's put the 6 on this side. Right, 6 and negative 1, 1, 6. The 2x is still here. The x is still here. Let's try it. Okay. 2x times 6 is 12x. Negative 1 times x is negative 1x. 12x, negative 1x. Ooh, we did it! Yeah, third try. Okay, so, despite all this messy stuff in the way, I found an area model that works, right? All of the pieces fit together nicely, and now I found my two factors. So I know that it's 2 times x plus 6 times 2